Deontay Wilder may be one of the hardest hitters in world boxing, but Dillian Whyte fears the American's inability to take a punch could derail his hopes of meeting Anthony Joshua in a heavyweight super fight. Wilder defends his WBC World Heavyweight title against Cuban Luis Ortiz on Saturday, 4 weeks before AJ meets Joseph Parker in a unification clash for the IBF, WBA and WBO straps. Both Joshua and Wilder are expected to come through their respective challenges and keep alive hopes of a money-spinning mega fight for the title of undisputed champion later this year. Deontay Wilder was knocked out in sparring and will struggle against Luis Ortiz. But Whyte, who was beaten by AJ in December 2015, fears for the Bronze Bomber this weekend after seeing him dropped in sparring. Ortiz stands a very good chance because Deontay Wilder can't take a punch, he said ahead of his own heavyweight showdown against Lucas Browne on March 24. I've seen Wilder spar. I've seen him get knocked out in sparring before. But I don't tell sparring stories. I saw him get dropped in sparring before. But sparring's sparring. Marvin Hagler used to get dropped in sparring a lot. Mike Tyson got dropped in sparring. Single quote. He added, "It's a really good fight. But there's two problems for Luis Ortiz. At the top level he's been inactive for the past 2 or 3 years. Wilder's been very active. He might not have fought top guys but they've still been decent guys with decent records. The second problem is, Ortiz has got to be about 1,000 years old. When you look at it, he has very good skills and very good punching power. But I just think his inactivity is going to be his downfall." Single quote. Ortiz, who is officially listed as 38 years old, is bidding to become Cuba's first ever heavyweight champion. But should he fall short? As expected, Whyte is hoping to finally seal his own shot at Wilder. Wilder hopes for a money-spinning mega fight against Anthony Joshua if he wins this weekend. The 29-year-old has been chasing the WBC champion for some time as he looks to join the top table of the sport's blue ribbon division. Until now, Wilder has refused to grant him his wish. But Whyte's promoter Eddie Hearn is confident that, provided both men win their upcoming fights, they could finally meet in the ring this summer. "I had a meeting with Showtime chief Steven Espinoza last week, talking about AJ and the landscape, and there is real appetite for Wilder to fight the winner of that fight. Whyte Brown. If they don't make the AJ fight next," he said, "I can see the AJ fight happening towards the end of the year. I would love to get that fight in the interim. Perhaps June or July. And the general consensus is Wilder's run out of opponents. He's also costing the network a lot of money. So if we can relieve some of that pressure and put him in with the right guy, I would love to make that fight. They're going to make Whyte mandatory sooner or later. He's ranked number 1 with the WBC." Single quote. Whyte added, "It's whether Deontay Wilder wants it or not. We've offered him a lot of money before and he's just completely ignored the fight. He's trying to chase Joshua because he doesn't want to take any chances unless it's for megabucks. We'll see. The main thing is, win this fight and I've got so many options. We'll go after a world title, rematches, or we'll just keep fighting." Single quote.